Hello and welcome back to my channel. So for today, I'm gonna give you an update on our succulents. I started with the ghost plant over here, as you can see here. My first video was about beheading it, and you'll see, right? It has grown two heads, and I've placed this near the window, this area over there. Okay, so it's been doing really well. My first video, right? I said how do you multiply your succulent times two? So that's through beheading. From one head, it became two, and I placed the succulent here, the cutting, the one on the left. So it grew long, right? But these succulents that I have here, mostly these are from the 50 pieces Lazada Succulent package that I bought. I also have a video on that, on the unboxing and then my planting. So all of these, as well as the Grinovia El Hierros and the peach eggs or the amethyst, they were grown under the grow light. So this ghost plant over here didn't receive much sunlight, so it etiolated, it became long, and I had to cut it. So these are the cuttings, so two cuttings, okay. This was just a week back, just to reset it, and I'm sure it would grow two new heads for sure, okay. You would see here, this is the top of the head. The Farina is good. So if you guys have etiolated succulents, if it grows long, what you need to do is you need to cut it to reset it, air dry it for 7 to 10 days, and then just pot it in the media. You can water it, so as long as the wounds are callus. So this is what how callus would look like, and it's gonna grow some new buds like this one over here. So I cut it. It's grown new heads already. So one, and the other one, you'll see it here. There, two. So it's gonna multiply and multiply. But what I notice about the ghost plant is that it needs a lot of sunlight. So the grow lights doesn't help them that much. My grow lights is around 2,000 to 6,000 lux, and the ones in the center here, they receive around 4,000 to 6,000 lux. But the ones over here, they receive around 1,500, and you'll see, right? They are etiolated and they don't look that happy. So I'm thinking of giving these away, so that rehoming it maybe to my relatives. I have separation anxiety. I still want to see them, right? I've been growing them, especially those that came from the 50 pieces succulent package from Lazada. So check out that video. You'll see how small they were. I purchased them around September, so that would be October, November, December, January, February. 5 months. So returning to 6 months. So these guys lack sunlight. I've been reconfiguring them. I had to cut this and reset the head here. So you'll see I just planted it there. I have I placed it somewhere else, okay, where they would be receiving more grow light, and hopefully they grow better, or I'll be rehoming them. This grew compact already, but then when it was located in this area, farther from the grow light center, it stretched. So I'm moving it. I moved it to this location. So these two now stay here near the sunlight. So I'm testing if it would do great. But the ones here on the middle, you know, I think they look really happy. You see here the um, are hens and chicks. Some call it hens and chicks, or sempervivum. You see it's grown really well. It's multiplying like rabbits now. So you have 3 over there. So you have 2 new over there. This just happened in a span of I think 3 weeks. There you have hidden growth over there. It's like all around it. There, you see that? I think it's happy, so I'm split. Should I give it away? Should I keep it? I think it's doing really well. I think I should be keeping it, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just so happy that it's growing really well. And those 2 over there on the left, those are old growth. They've been there for like 2 months now, or 3 months. I think 4 months, but they were tiny. Ever since I placed them in the center where they receive most of the grow light, they've been doing really, really well. Now, you'll see here, these are etiolated. Mostly, you'll notice your succulents are not happy if their leaves are like that, right? The ones on below. It's not forming a compact rosette. They're drooping. It means they lack sunlight or the grow light. But when it reached this point, that area over there, it seems like they're happy, right? So sunlight or grow lights is really key. These guys over here, they don't seem so happy, but we're giving them a chance. Okay. The ones that I have here, okay, so for this Gollum or Shrek's ear, it's grown significantly. I think it's doubled its size since I purchased it. You'll see their new growth. These are already some propagation, leaf propagation from these 2 over here. For that pot over there, I just place it on it's at the backmost part of my plant rack, and it's like just experimentation. I just dump everything there. This did not come from the 50 pieces succulent. This is one of my first purchases of succulents rather, and this has gone through a lot of repotting. This guy went through hydro. Okay, I tried hydro. Apologies for those who will get offended. I know these are terrestrial plants, but it's good to experiment, right? So from hydro, I placed it in a terrarium, glass bottle terrarium for my child's project, and which didn't have drain holes. It was actually surviving well there, and then I decided to pot it here. But this is just a week, but I noticed there is rot, so I'm going to cut it and then try to give it a chance to survive. The rest that you see here, those are just leaves, especially from the ghost plant. When I had to reset the ghost plant, where is that? Here, right? So there were leaf cuttings that I placed here, and hopefully they would grow, right? So you'll see here there are some leaf cuttings here as well, and some already have roots. You see that? So it's pretty easy to propagate these, or to propagate our succulents. So as long as, I think the key here is sunlight, right? Those that don't look happy, this is really etiolated. This is pink when I bought it from our video from the QC Memorial Circle secret shop. That was my video, right? It was pink and compact. Together with this one, I bought this as well. This was pink and compact, but now it looks rather unhappy. So we'll see. I've placed them here now, just this week, in this area, and if I'm able to make it beautiful again, I might keep it, but if not, I might give them away. So these ones, they look good, they look happy. See, there's even new succulents that are growing. And I had to reset this, behead it, because I saw some rot. And I noticed, I think what we need to avoid when watering would be the stem and keeping it moist, because that's the part that has the chance to get infected by bacteria and get rotten. But when I water all of these, I just spray water, pressurized water. Those growers, our Baguio growers, I'm sure with all those succulents, I don't think they have the time of avoiding the leaves when they water it. And I also asked some YouTubers who had really nice succulents, how do they water their plants? They just missed it. So I think my mistake here when I started misting was I would put the nozzle underneath the rosette, when in fact when it rains, right, in nature, the water would touch the rosette, and I noticed the farina, it protects the plant from rot, so the water does not touch the surface. It's like wax. But if you water the stem, I don't think that has farina. It may have farina, but I think that's why rot happens. So it's better, I think, right? Please comment below if you think otherwise. If based on your experience, you can wet the stem and there won't be a problem. But I think we can, when we water, we should just wet from top like nature when it rains, and those rosettes will protect the stem from the water. And if it doesn't dry up, we have an electric fan, since the stem is hidden protected from the electric fan breeze, right? It doesn't dry up, and then bacteria forms. So these guys look happy. They're from the 50 succulent package. And then this guys, they also seem etiolated because they've been moved, right? And just imagine, right, the grow lights are in the center part, so these guys received much of the grow light. My grow light is arranged in such a way that I try to spread it as much as possible, but the ones on the left and the ones near the bottom are the ones that don't receive too much grow light, as well as the ones on the right. So what happened to these guys was that it's compact, but I think also this stem is rotting, might be because of the watering. So it's still savable. You will see here, right, there's the rot. I'll cut it up. I'll cut the stem up there, and then air dry it, and then repot it. So the rest, they're okay. They can be more compact. I think they're receiving enough sunlight, but sunlight is key. Okay, so this is also part of the 50 pieces succulent from Lazada, and I have a video for that. When I was unboxing it, it would be cool if you can watch it and you can compare how it's been now. They're purely undergrow lights in that area. So that area over there. Okay. And so this is part of it. So I think this one, it's the grow lights are enough to color stress it. I like the colors. And these guys over here look happy, but initially you see those dried leaves over there. The leaves looked etiolated before, even the stem. Let's take a look at the stem, guys. Alright, it was etiolated, but it's reached a point, since the grow lights are above, right? When it grows higher, it receives more looks. So I think it's around 8 inches high, and the closer they are to the grow lights, the more light intensity it receives. So those were from the 50 pieces succulent. This was from the beheading video, the ghost plant. So it's really multiplied, right? And these were also from Lazada. These are Greenovia El Hieros. When I bought them, they were like this, okay? And I'm not sure. I may have, delayed this growth, because for this Greenovia, I placed it inside the ref because I read somewhere that in 2 weeks time, they will open, they will grow roots. But to be honest, when I did the experiment, these guys were the ones who grew the roots. They were not in the ref, so they grew the roots, and I'm watering them weekly now. So you'll see here the rosette. This one it's really nice, right? So top view, right? Side view, and there. It's so nice. I among the succulents, these are what I like. So I fell in love with Havortius, but this one, I won't be giving this away. So I'll try to propagate them. I'll just grow them. Hopefully this one still opens. If you look inside, right? Let me on the flash. It seems the rosette is still alive. It may be it's just a late bloomer, right? So let's give it a chance. And this guy over here, this is the peach eggs that I bought from the same supplier. So I have a video unboxing of these guys. You'll see how they looked initially. But I thought this was a goner. I was actually sad that this succulent was losing its leaves, or its spheres. It was really round and plump. Slowly, day by day, I would see it dropping. It could be acclimatizing. I wasn't sure about its sun requirements, so eventually it lost all of the leaves, and I'm so happy now that all of these are new growth. You see there? They're even new growth there, down there. So these were under grow lights, and they were doing well. So if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do so. Subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and do let me know what else you'd like me to feature in our channel. So one thing, one comment that I received in my last video, the video before this, was, she wanted me to post updates on the closed terrarium that I made, and I will be posting videos 3 months after an update. But since she messaged what she wanted, and I listened to your comments, guys. Oops. Let's take a look. How is our terrarium? There, the 1 gallon. Okay, roots. New growth, you see? Those lighter leaves are actually new growth. So these have not been touched since it was planted inside. Even the caladiums. So let's look for new growth. I posted a video of this last week, so that was the most that was updated same day. I recorded it the same day. I was able to edit it, and that's an updated video. So there. So that caladium over there, the dwarf caladium. Let's get a closer view. There, that's new growth. It's still folded, right? So it's doing real great. These ones, I think could be when I was splitting the roots, I accidentally cut the bulb, so that might be what caused that. But so far so good, and I'll be posting updates on this. Like this video, support my channel, help me reach 1,000 views, right? Your likes, your subscription is the one that encourages me to do more. And the most number of likes that I had in a video was, I think, just 12. So there are a lot of viewers in the statistics who haven't subscribed and who don't like. So please support my channel, right? If you do good things will come back to you. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.